Right from the off, it was obvious that the recent peace agreement between the United States and Iran was never meant to be a real peace agreement. Rather, it is peace in the larger puzzle that will culminate in a ground invasion of Iran, in my opinion. Now, Donald Trump spent years criticizing Obama for giving $1.7 billion to Iran. And now he's supposedly giving $320 billion to Iran. It's not a real peace agreement. And as a matter of fact, just today, the Saturday, the 20th of June 2026, the Iranian Revolutionary Guard have said that the Strait of Hormuz is again closed because America and Israel breached the peace agreement by not stopping military operations in Lebanon. So it was never meant to last. It hasn't lasted. And I believe the main goal is a ground invasion of Iran. Now, that cannot happen for America if they don't have the support of the major European military powers, their European NATO allies. And I've already made a video, my last video, where I explain a mechanism for how Europe could be involved in such a war. So go watch that. But in this video, I'm gonna lay out four reasons for why, or four reasons that Europe stand to gain from a war with Iran. So the first reason is mass immigration. You can already hear the rhetoric from European leaders, people like Macron, von der Leyen, Stoltenberg, these kinds of people. This is not the people of Iran's war. This is the Iranian regime's war. We are displacing their communities. We are crushing their villages, ruining their country. So it's our responsibility to give them a new home. This will be used as a reason for bringing loads and loads of Iranian refugees to Europe, is my belief. The second reason is energy independence, and this rhetoric has already been pushed by high European leaders, people like the EU Commissioner Ursula von der Leyen has already stated that the recent conflict in Iran shows the necessity for Europe to achieve energy independence. Now, a full-scale ground invasion of Iran would for sure mean oil prices above $150, $200, these kinds of figures. And this would be used as an excuse to push green initiatives, to push insane levels of investment into green initiatives, which in reality aren't for the climate, we all know. This is the second reason. The third reason is a mass rollout of censorship of social media. We have already seen new laws going into play in the UK that make it so that you cannot be anonymous online. They are saying it's to protect children. The real reason is that so you cannot be anonymous. And at the same time, they're arresting people over social media posts, over regime criticisms, immigration criticisms, these kinds of things in the UK. And now they have passed a new law that will make it impossible to do this anonymously. And this will be rolled out throughout all of Europe in the case of a mass war with Iran, because they would blame misinformation regarding the war, misinformation regarding why the war is happening, misinformation regarding how the war is going. These kinds of things will be used as an excuse for social media censorship. That is the third reason. The fourth reason is total control. We have already heard a lot from media, from other sources, that Iran have the capability to strike European cities like London, like Oslo, Stockholm, Berlin, these kinds of cities. So what I think is that we will see explosions in these cities that may or may not come from Iran, but that most likely don't come from Iran, that most likely originated inside our own governments. And this will be used as an excuse for martial law. For example, in the UK, Keir Starmer has refused to step down despite huge criticisms, involvement in the Epstein files, a political catastrophe for his party, the Labour Party, losing local elections throughout. No one is happy, but he's refusing to step down. And by creating these kinds of forced flag operations in Europe from such a war, blaming such a war, you can impose martial law, and you can create a situation in which these left-leaning governments can rule indefinitely, can bring refugees from Iran indefinitely, can impose sanctions on social media indefinitely. So this is 4 ways in which Europe stand to gain from an all-out war with Iran, a ground invasion from Iran. America needs Europe if they want to do that. They cannot do that without Europe, is my opinion. So please comment down below if you think it's realistic that Europe could be involved in a ground operation, a ground war in Iran, or not, or whether you think Europe have anything to gain from this, or if it will just be a huge loss for Europe. Please comment down below. Thanks for watching.